What military screw-up did you witness that somehow worked perfectly? It happened during a joint training exercise at Fort Campbell when Private Jake accidentally transposed two numbers in our GPS coordinates. We were running a simulated raid on a mock terrorist compound. 3 squads, 30 soldiers, full combat gear. Jake was our navigator, responsible for getting us to the target building without being detected by opposing forces. The plan was simple. Move 2 miles north to grid coordinates 4726, eliminate simulated hostiles, secure the objective, extract by helicopter. Standard stuff we'd done dozens of times. But Jake read his map wrong. Instead of 4726, he plugged in 4627. One transpose number. Tiny mistake that sent us completely off course. We humped through the woods for an hour before anyone realized something was wrong. The terrain didn't match our briefing. No mock buildings anywhere, just dense forest in this weird cleared area ahead. Sergeant Williams was getting frustrated. Where the hell is this compound supposed to be? Jake checked his GPS twice, swore we were in the right spot. Everyone started arguing about the coordinates. That's when we heard voices. Real voices, not exercise participants. Coming from the clearing ahead. We all went silent, switched to tactical hand signals. Williams motioned for us to low crawl forward and observe. What we found was definitely not part of our training exercise. 6 guys in civilian clothes had set up some kind of camp in the woods. Camouflage netting, military-style tents, weapons that definitely weren't training simulators. These weren't soldiers. They were too old, too rough-looking, and their gear was all wrong. One of them was showing the others how to assemble what looked like explosive devices. Another was cleaning real rifles. A third was studying aerial photos of the base. We'd stumbled onto an actual security threat during a fake training mission. Williams immediately radioed base command, but used code words so the strangers wouldn't understand if they were monitoring our frequency. Base dispatch initially thought we were still role-playing. Sir, this isn't exercise traffic. We have real unauthorized personnel conducting suspicious activities 2 miles south of checkpoint Delta. It took 3 radio calls before command realized we weren't joking. Within 20 minutes, actual military police surrounded the area. Turns out these guys were part of some anti-government militia planning to infiltrate the base. They'd been camping in those woods for weeks, studying our patrol patterns, mapping our security procedures. The FBI had been tracking them for months but couldn't locate their position. Jake's navigation error led us directly to them. If we'd gone to the correct coordinates, we'd have completed our fake mission and never discovered the real threat sitting 2 miles away. During the arrest, investigators found detailed base layouts, schedules of guard rotations, even photos of specific soldiers they'd been surveilling. They were planning something big for the following weekend. The exercise got canceled immediately. Every unit on base spent the next 48 hours in security lockdown while authorities swept the area for additional threats. Jake expected to get written up for the coordinate mistake. Instead, the base commander personally commended him for accidentally preventing what could have been a major terrorist incident. The militia members all got federal charges. Their trial made national news. FBI testified that Jake's wrong turn had disrupted months of planning and potentially saved lives. Best part? During the investigation, they discovered the mock compound we were supposed to attack had been built right over an old septic system. The ground was so unstable it would have collapsed if we'd actually assaulted it. So Jake's mistake prevented 2 disasters, missing the real terrorists and falling into a sewage pit during our fake mission. 6 months later, Jake got promoted ahead of schedule. His award citation reads, "For exceptional navigation skills leading to the discovery and disruption of hostile surveillance activities." They never mentioned it was completely accidental. Last I heard, Jake works for base security now. Still can't read a map properly, but command keeps him around because apparently getting lost is his superpower.